Did you just receive an unexpected deposit in your bank account that left you staring at your phone in complete disbelief? Are you one of the millions of Americans who have been waiting for years to get the Social Security benefits you rightfully deserve, only to have them reduced or eliminated by confusing government provisions? What if I told you that President Trump's administration has just approved billions of dollars in retroactive payments that are literally landing in people's accounts right now, with some beneficiaries receiving over $7,000 in just 48 hours? And what if this is just the beginning of massive changes coming to Social Security, SSI, and SSDI that could put thousands more dollars directly into your pocket every single month? Before we dive into these life-changing details that could affect your financial future, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because this channel is your go-to source for the latest Social Security, SSI, and SSDI updates that can make a real difference in your life. The Social Security Administration has been working around the clock to implement what many are calling the most significant Social Security reform in decades, and the results are already showing up in bank accounts across America. Through March 4, 2025, the SSA has already paid over 1 million people more than $7.5 billion in retroactive payments, with the average retroactive payment reaching an impressive $6,710 per person. But here's where it gets even more interesting. These payments aren't just random government handouts or stimulus checks. These are retroactive benefits that people have been legally entitled to receive for months or even years, but were previously reduced or eliminated due to two controversial Social Security provisions that have now been completely repealed under the Trump administration's aggressive Social Security reform agenda. The windfall elimination provision and the government pension offset, commonly known as WEP and GPO, have been the source of frustration and financial hardship for millions of Americans for decades. These provisions primarily affected public sector employees like teachers, firefighters, police officers, postal workers, and other government employees who also earned pensions from their government jobs. Under these old rules, if you worked in the private sector long enough to qualify for Social Security benefits, but you also received a pension from government work, your Social Security benefits could be significantly reduced or completely eliminated. Can you imagine working your entire life, paying into Social Security through your private sector jobs, only to find out that your government pension would cause you to lose hundreds or even thousands of dollars per month in Social Security benefits that you rightfully earned? The Social Security Fairness Act, which was signed into law earlier this year, completely eliminated both WEP and GPO retroactive to January 2024. This means that if your Social Security benefits were reduced by these provisions anytime from January 2024 forward, you're now entitled to receive all of that money back in one lump sum retroactive payment. Plus, your monthly benefits will increase going forward. The Trump administration made it a priority to implement these changes as quickly as possible, with Acting Social Security Commissioner Lee Dudek stating that the agency's original estimate of taking a year or more to process these payments now only applies to complex cases that cannot be processed by automation, and that the American people deserve to get their due benefits as quickly as possible. What makes this situation even more remarkable is the speed at which these payments are being processed and delivered. The Social Security Administration began paying retroactive benefits on February 25, 2025, which was significantly faster than originally anticipated. Most beneficiaries who are eligible for these retroactive payments received their money by the end of March, deposited directly into the same bank account they use for their regular Social Security payments. But the benefits don't stop with just the retroactive payments. Starting in April 2025, these same beneficiaries are also seeing permanent increases to their monthly Social Security benefits because the WEP and GPO reductions are no longer being applied to their payments. Are you wondering whether you might be eligible for these substantial retroactive payments? The eligibility primarily affects people who have been receiving Social Security retirement or disability benefits while also receiving a pension from federal, state, or local government employment. This includes current and former teachers, firefighters, police officers, postal workers, federal employees under the Civil Service Retirement System, and many other public sector workers. If you've been receiving reduced Social Security benefits because of a government pension, or if you're a surviving spouse whose Social Security survivor benefits were reduced because of your deceased spouse's government pension, you could be eligible for both retroactive payments and higher monthly benefits going forward. The scope of these changes extends beyond just the WEP and GPO repeal. President Trump's administration has been implementing a comprehensive overhaul of Social Security operations designed to improve efficiency and ensure that Americans receive their benefits more quickly and accurately. the Social Security Administration announced that it has identified over $800 million in cost savings for fiscal year 2025 through improved operations, technology upgrades, and streamlined processes. These savings are being reinvested into better service delivery, which means faster processing times for new applications, quicker resolution of benefit issues, and more responsive customer service for beneficiaries who need assistance. But what does this mean for people who receive SSI and SSDI benefits? While the WEP and GPO changes primarily affect Social Security retirement and survivor benefits, the Trump administration's broader Social Security reforms are designed to improve services across all Social Security programs. The increased efficiency and cost savings are allowing the SSA to dedicate more resources to processing SSI and SSDI claims, which have historically faced significant backlogs and lengthy waiting periods. This could mean shorter wait times for disability determinations, faster processing of SSI applications, and quicker resolution of appeals for people whose initial claims were denied. Are you currently waiting for a decision on your SSI or SSDI application? The administrative improvements being implemented under the Trump administration could significantly speed up your case. The SSA is using advanced technology and automated systems to process routine cases more quickly, allowing human reviewers to focus on complex cases that require individual attention. This approach is already showing results in the rapid processing of WEP and GPO cases, where over 1 million beneficiaries received their retroactive payments in just a few weeks rather than the year or more that was originally projected. For people who are already receiving SSI or SSDI benefits, these administrative improvements could mean fewer delays in annual reviews, quicker processing of changes to your benefits, and more accurate payments that reduce the likelihood of overpayments that need to be repaid later. The emphasis on efficiency and accuracy is designed to make the entire Social Security system work better for everyone, whether you're applying for benefits for the first time or you've been receiving benefits for years. The financial impact of these changes cannot be overstated, with over $7.5 billion already paid out in retroactive benefits and more payments continuing to be processed. This represents one of the largest single distributions of Social Security benefits in the program's history. But beyond the immediate financial relief for individual beneficiaries, these changes signal a broader commitment from the Trump administration to strengthen and protect Social Security for current and future beneficiaries. President Trump has repeatedly stated that Social Security benefits will not be cut under his administration, and the rapid implementation of the Social Security Fairness Act demonstrates a commitment to not just maintaining benefits, but actively working to restore benefits that were unfairly reduced by previous provisions. The administration has also made it clear that protecting Social Security is a top priority, with the White House stating that President Trump will always protect Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid benefits. If you haven't received a retroactive payment but believe you might be eligible, don't panic. The Social Security Administration is continuing to process cases, and complex situations that require individual review are still being worked on. The key is to stay informed about your specific situation and contact the SSA if you have questions about your benefits. You can check your Social Security account online to see if any changes have been made to your benefits, and you can also call the Social Security Administration's customer service line if you need personalized assistance with your case. The long-term implications of these changes extend far beyond the immediate financial benefits. By eliminating WEP and GPO, the Social Security system is now more fair and equitable for public sector workers who have contributed to both Social Security and government pension systems throughout their careers. This change recognizes that people who have worked multiple jobs and contributed to multiple retirement systems should be able to receive the full benefits they have earned from each system, rather than being penalized for their diverse work history. As we move forward, it's important to stay informed about ongoing changes to Social Security, SSI, and SSDI programs. The Trump administration has indicated that additional reforms may be coming, all designed to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of these critical programs that millions of Americans depend on for their financial security. Whether you're currently receiving benefits, planning to apply for benefits in the future, or simply want to understand how these changes might affect your long-term financial planning, staying informed about Social Security developments is more important than ever. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel and have notifications turned on so you don't miss any important updates about Social Security, SSI, and SSDI benefits. These programs are constantly evolving, and new developments can have significant impacts on your financial situation. We'll continue to bring you the latest news, explain complex changes in simple terms, and help you understand how these developments might affect your specific situation. Your financial security is too important to leave to chance. So stay informed, stay engaged, and make sure you're getting all the benefits you're entitled to receive.